Welcome to today's edition of SilverSneakers Express Tai Chi, where I'm going to take you through all 14 different forms and formats of SilverSneakers Tai Chi. This is the Express edition. I'm your host, Jesse Sawyer, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, Silver Sneaker Flex instructor, and you can find out more about me, visit my website at www.jessesawyer.com. Now, this is inclusive. You can do this in a seated position or a standing position or a combination of both. There are a few things before we do get started. Lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue. Hit the pause, come back a little bit later. The other thing is pay attention to the virtual liability. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity with me. Make sure you breathe, inhale, exhale. Pay attention to rate of perceived exertion is a 1 through 3, and make sure you hydrate throughout. Again, it's the Express edition, so we're gonna run right through it for you today. And we're gonna start in our horse stance, and we're gonna go through all 6 stances. I'll move back just a little bit at this moment, and we're gonna go into open the door first. So it's a nice inhalation and a nice exhalation. From this position, we're going to that crescent moon rotation, right over left, and then left over right. And they're just nice small circles, 68-degree range of motion. This is number 2. And then we'll rest it here. We'll go to reach up and down. Nice step through. Circle and step, go up and reach, always keeping that lead hand, and then we'll circle around. We'll go into our cycle of the moon next. So in order to do that, we need to go into an L stance, going to that right hand's down, turning, come back through. Going to lift up. And transition to that left side, just like that with that cycle of the moon. Circle the breath will be next. And we'll get to the circle of the breath on this next one right here. So we'll come up. You can go into that Dantian, where you're going to keep in prayer position. Or you can keep those palms down, where you're just going to splash that water on your face. I kind of like to stay in this position as I'm going to go into another L stance, and I'm going to pierce the clouds next. And in order to pierce the clouds, you got to go both sides. And then from pierce to clouds, you go to open and close. So this will be our last one here. Back in with that express. There you go. Open and close. Last one on the next one. We'll circle around, right over left. Parting the wild horse's mane as you go into that L stance. We'll transition here as you bring that foot back. Empty out to the right side. So right now this is the part in the wild horse's mane, and then we'll go into the white crane flashes wings on the neck. So white crane flashes wings from here. Right hand goes up. So there's the right leg. Now, you don't have to lift up that right leg. You can just lift up the heel. And then you're going to transition. to the left side. Again, white crane flashes wing. You're in a horse stance and you're going to be emptying out and lifting as well. Next move we're going to go into brush the knee, play the lute. Left hand goes out, right hand goes here. Empty out. You're going to go into a bow and arrow stance and you're going to be on that angle. And push through. Last one here. Slide that foot back. Go into that angle in that bow and arrow stance. And then you're going to come back and then we're going to go into push the mountains back into that bow and arrow. Last one here. Slide it back. Transition. Other side. Into wave hands like clouds. Palms can be out or palms can be facing you. Traditional Tai Chi, palms are facing you, or should I say that's the energy chi, and then your Tai Chi, palms facing. Now, we'll go into stroking the bird's tail next. There you go. Good, but I'm going to empty out. I'm going to go into an L stance. I'll do that to the other side. So you can see, and this has become probably one of my favorite moves. We'll do that one more time through, just so you can see what happens. Ooh, boom, like that, right? And then into that front. And then sync with that chi. And there you go. It's the express 10, 9, 12, I'm not sure how many minutes it's going to be, but it's the express edition of your SilverSneakers Enerchi Chi. I was your host, so please like, please subscribe, and please continue to keep on coming back for more of these types of episodes with me. Thank you for being with me. Subscribe.